Hello, my sweet friends. Welcome to DIY with Nadia and welcome to another Wreath Wednesday. Today I'm making a Dollar Tree bicycle wheel floral deco mesh wreath. I know that's a lot of words, but it is beautiful. Let's get started.
Today I'm using another one of these bicycle wheels from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to start by giving it 2 coats of this Krylon paint and primer spray paint, and then I'm going to seal it with this crystal clear enamel, and this one's by Rust-Oleum. All right, not all of these wreaths are created equal. The last one I had, all of these, not all of these, but some of them were kind of on the looser end, but this one looks really good. So always take a look at this before you actually start working on your wreath. And if it's on the looser side, just grab some super glue and just pour a layer going around a little bit so you can seal all of those in. All right, as you can tell, I have a beautiful white wheel here, and we're gonna do something way different today. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these pipe cleaners. There are 12 spikes, so I grabbed 6 of these pipe cleaners from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to cut them in half. For my deco mesh today, I will be using this kind of light green. I got this during Easter, I believe, and a white. The first thing I want to do is I want to roll out my green, and then right on top of it, we're going to put the white. We're going to start by bringing both of these together. They're layered one on top of the other. That's fine. We're going to bring it together, and I'm going to just lay it right on top of an intersection. Grab a chenille wire or a pipe cleaner, and we're going to give it a good twist or two. If you're more comfortable using zip ties, go ahead and use them. You know I love them. We're going to hide this a little later, don't worry about this. But what we're going to do here is, as you saw, my pipe cleaner went up instead of down. That's because we are going to add a decoration on top of here. For the length of my little loops that I'll be doing, I'm basically going a spike and a half, or a section and a half. There's my half, and then I'm going to bring it in right here. So I go all the way over here, and I just bring it in over here. It gives it just a little bit of a little poof, and that's all we need. We're not going to be opening this, nothing. This is just going to be a little bit of a decor. I think it's going to be so pretty. And because it's sliding, we're gonna take one of these, push it back, and kind of seal it in place, and then just give it a twist. I'm gonna do another one. We're gonna do a section and a half, and then we're going to bring it in. We're going to tie it, and now just to make sure it's sealed, if my pipe cleaner came from this side, I'm going to take my chenille wire coming this side and then twist it again. I really want to make sure that it does not move from this section. So you could see it better. I have it on both sides, kind of. Do you see? This is to secure and to make sure that it's not going to be slipping and sliding. And then since we are on this side, this longer piece is gonna go around the other side, and we are sealed in. And I actually don't want the green to show too much. I'm going to be like shoving it in a little bit. I want the white to show more. And I want the green to be softer, I think is what I'm trying to say here. And so here I'm coming to the end. I'm still gonna do 1 1/2. And I'm going to go right in this one. I'm going to actually undo this one and then put it in here. for decor, I'm going to be using this little jar. It comes with the little markers here.
For today's Wreath Wednesday, I'm collaborating with the sweet Christina Elizabeth, and on her channel you will find farmhouse DIYs for any season. She has so many Christmas and summer and patriotic, just so many beautiful DIYs. Her link will be in the description box below. Please visit her channel and show her some love. If you're from Christina's channel, welcome. I'm glad you stopped by. And now, let's get back to the wreath.
Okay, to decorate, we're going to take these hydrangeas. And here's the reason I did not mind green, is because one, it's going to look like a little bit of a petal in the background, the greenish. And second of all, they do have a little bit like of a light green inside the little florals. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off this stem right here. And then I'm just going to divide it in half. Go underneath here and kind of pull it out. And then with these pipe cleaners, I'm going to crisscross one in one way, the other one the other way, and then in the back. Once again, I'm going to grab a little bundle. I'm going to cut it flat right here. Divide it in half, or as much as you can, because it kind of has 7 stems. It doesn't matter. And so here, we're going to go underneath and up. And then with the 2 pipe cleaners right here, one is going to go around and down one way, and the other one is going to go around and down the other way. And then in the back, we're going to tie it. I gave my jar 2 coats of that pink chalk paint. And now I'm going to grab this Artist Loft silver. And I'm basically going to do the cap with the silver. Next, I'm going to grab some white paint. And I'm not going to use a lot of it. And I'm kind of going to do the outline, but first I'm going to do basically the other side of that jar. There you go. And I'm going really lightly. This is supposed to look like glass, that's all. And this is what it looks like. So I realized I didn't do any highlighting on the little cap. And I'm just going to go in from one side, here from another side here. Maybe from this side over here. Doesn't need to be all the way, it just needs to give that illusion. It's very, I'm sorry, it's very hard to show with this light in here. There you go. For the final touches, we're going to grab some of this beautiful Dollar Tree ribbon that we have all seen. And hot glue it in the back. And I do have these stickers from the Dollar Tree. And I wanted to use this sticker, and I think it's so beautiful. It says, cherish every moment, love every moment, embrace every possibility. And I love the fact that it's green, and it's going to go along really nicely with the green that's, you know, kind of peeking through. We're going to grab another bundle of these hydrangeas. And I'm going to cut them down to about 2 inches. So I'm going to grab the greenery and remove all the plastic. Okay, so if both of these are facing up, I'm just going to kind of twist them and lay them over. A little dab of hot glue there. And I'm going to put some of this greenery right here. Just so there's some greenery. And just start hot gluing them in place. In the back, you could use ribbon, obviously. I'm the kind of crafter that grabs whatever's in her hands. And so to keep these in place, I put a little leaf right on top of the hot glue. And it gives it kind of like an extra security. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap one of these around one of these. So we have some flowers going to the front. I'm literally grabbing, like, dividing it in half. There you go. That's more like it. I'm going to do it one more time to the side one over here. All of this mess right here, I won't be able to sleep at night. So I'm going to cover it. It doesn't matter with what. You just want to cover it so it doesn't look just monstrous. And this is just a piece of an old t-shirt that I kind of keep around for whatever purposes. And I'm just going to seal it in. Okay, I'm doing this for myself. That's why I just grabbed whatever I had on hand. But if I was actually gifting this or selling it or something of that sort, I would definitely use a nice white fabric in the back and cover that with a white fabric. The greenery I kind of moved from in the back because it kind of looked like it fanned out to just peeking through right here. Here and there, kind of just peeking through. All right, so on here, I kind of hold it in place where I want it to go, and I'm going to just mark where I want to connect it. So it goes around the center. That's going to be a nice strong hold. And then I'll do one right here and one right here. So we're going to do it right in the center and on two sides.